Tela de zorras y tela de zorros que somos nosotros, ¿no? Pa' zorretes nosotros, manito. Pa' zorretes nosotros, manito.
For my money, it's the best time of the year. Playoff football time as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got.
Hostia, Nieve iba de blanco, bro. Espérate, Robert, espérate. Se cierra la aplicación. Se cierra la aplicación, no. Va. Vale. Ahora. No me silencio, tío, para que se escuche en el directo que hago, ¿sabes, tío? Sí, salimos los dos. Ya. Bro, yo voy a llegar un poco más tarde, ¿eh? Segurísimo, además.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Hey, hey, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers, only bread and butter what we ate for dinner, so I had to dream it till the dream is bigger, only want to go.
Qué equipación de mierda yo, hermano.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington football team. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Esta nieve de los cojones. Joder.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Ya no tenía pantalones oscuros. Robert, me cago en 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it'll be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Returnable here from the 38. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Under crunch. Check. Check hot route.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Qué perro, qué
Certainly a
perro.
nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Interesante, interesante. Con pantalón blanco de polla, ¿eh?
Here's Haskins out of the gun. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and get it with Geis. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Ay,
They
casi te
will
va.
finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 10-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
First down and goal to go.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Back. No.
Now a run with Geis. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Here we go. Check.
Now it's Haskins. Off to Geis on the screen. And he
Yeah.
takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. The return man here, T.J. Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Vamos.
Now
Buena.
Jones is hit. He lost the football.
¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces si no toca nada?
Scoops it up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Bien. ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
For heaters up here, and thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
Grande, tío.
On first down, this is Geis. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
From midfield now, Haskins. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. 7 yards.
Esta nieve de mierda, tío, no se ve bien, tío. Me estoy poniendo nervioso.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run.
Puta mierda, tío, la nieve de los cojones.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins, a throw taken in by Sims. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On play action, Haskins rolling to his right.
Pisa, hijo de puta. ¿Por qué no habré hecho possession, tío?
So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Cago la verga. Me cago en la puta, tío. Normal.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Mal drive, tío. Mal, que mal, que mal, que mal. Lo tenía. Quick palm.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long.
Vamos. Grande. Joder.
Picked by Kendall Fuller, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Geis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Second and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With this Washington 7, Falcons nothing.
Second and 11 now.
Here we go. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Coming. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
The toss right to Geis. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Switch. Switch, switch, switch.
They'll run with Geis. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Joder, la puta.
So that one will be accepted. Washington on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's
Buena.
Sims.
Vamos.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
17-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Second and 8. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
¿Qué haces mandando esa piedra? ¿Qué haces mandando esa piedra? ¿Qué haces mandando esa piedra, tío? Por favor, de verdad. Es que es lamentable Haskins, tío. O quieren que pase con este cojo de mierda, tío. Imposible, tío. Mira para dónde dio el pase, por favor, tío. Por favor. Mira para dónde diste el pase, hijo de puta. Sinvergüenza, tío. Sinvergüenza, loco. Pasada, tío.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Malísimo, tío. Malísimo pasando el cojo. Increíble.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. A slant to Jones.
No ha pasado, ¿no?
He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
As a quick throw out left, it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Falcon first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run. It's Gurley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun.
Bien.
He cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Deron Payne. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
3rd down.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, Ryan.
No me lo puedo creer. Bien.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a toss. This is Geis. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Tack McKinley, the UCLA product, the one who brought him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Haskins. His throw incomplete. Kenny Stills the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him paint, watch him work, can't relate. Watch his dirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the water, in the murk, out the gate, on site. Red, green, red, tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fingers.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Que me he dado cuenta, tú.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They go play action now. Haskins. He'll buy some time right. Open man here. Sims complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy.
Qué bueno, niñote.
Defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
31-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He's got a first down and much more.
Qué bonita, guys, qué bonita. Por favor.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down, coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping it.
Yeah, good luck for that, because that was an explosive run. You know, in the NFL, they describe that as any run over 10 yards. Some teams say 15. He went over 20 plus on that one.
Now Jones. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the
Increíble que no haya llegado
con
Payne, tío. Se ha quedado pillado, tío, el retrasado. Increíble.
First down, Atlanta.
Incredible.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
Ryan,
the Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Inches at the 43-yard line.
Uy.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down
to throw again is Ryan. And very quick
Por favor, que me lo
pass
eche
to
ahí.
Ridley.
Haber interceptado fácil.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Second and 10.
Juega con Gurley.
From the gun, Ryan.
¡Vamos! ¡Sí lo he pillado!
Jones is intended receiver, and it's third down. So
back to back
incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Madre mía, por favor. He pillado, tío, no me jodas.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Operating from the gun.
Se me cae este, tío, ahora. A ver el flag, a ver el flag, a ver el flag. Anda, no me toques la polla, tío. Este juego es la polla, tío. Es que es la polla, tío. Qué pasada, tío. Madre mía, tío. 2 jugadas seguidas, intercepto nada. Y ahora esto, tío. ¿Qué cojones, tío? Me estás contando. Pasada, tío. Pasada, tío. Qué pasada.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Increíble, tío. Es que estaba claro esta jugada cada touchdown, tío. ¿Cómo se ve, tío? Este juego de mierda, tío. Qué pasada, tío.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Es increíble, tío. El bloqueo de mierda.
Back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Pasa el tiempo ya, anda. Pasa el tiempo ya. No, pasa ya, pasa ya.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taking it about the 1.
Ay, el huequito que había ahí.
To the 27-yard line.
Greg Stroman on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
¿Ahora bien? Ah, bueno.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
De los cojones, de verdad.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch your slant, watch your slant, watch your slant. 45 to Mike. Ricker.
Play action. Haskins.
Venga,
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
Here we go, D, get up.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long.
Es que no hacen ni el gesto de cogerlas, que son subnormales, tío. Por favor. Qué pasada, tío, qué pasada.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
¿Esto por qué va tan corto, tío? ¿Alguien me lo explica? ¿Me explica alguien por qué va tan corto? Hostia puta, de verdad, Qué pasada, tío, qué pasada. Pasadita, tío, qué pasadita. Me estoy viendo venir ya. Estoy viendo venir ya.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Number 21.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
20, 20. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. 58 is the mic. 58 is the mic.
From the gun, Ryan looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out just a
puto
yard or two
pasecito a
shy
Burley,
of the
madre
30.
mía la que está
15
dando.
yards on the play,
Joder.
first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Todd Gurley.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 29, Ryan.
¡Píllala!
Backs
¡Píllala,
it
Darby!
away, and it
¡Píllala!
falls
¡Estaba
down
ahí!
incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just
Darby,
another
la hemos
example
tenido,
of how
Darby.
great this defense
Joder, la
has been
verga.
all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game
Tenido,
tempo
Darby.
and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Ryan.
¿La pillas? Qué buena.
Intercepted.
¿Qué hace parado? ¿Por qué se para? Sigue.
Foster picks it.
Sigue, Foster. Qué puta, tío. ¿Qué les pasa, tío? Están mongolos. Joder.
Over 1st and 10 at their own
Pasada, tío. Están subnormales.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Está que les cuesta, tío. Está que les cuesta,
On offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Can you explain me that, please?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Sí, es normal.
Again they run, again it's Geis.
Un poquito
And he is
tontido, sí, la
met
verdad.
quickly in the
Está muy chulo el
backfield.
juego.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a
un poquito-
loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1 yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 27. Check.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 45 is the mic. Check 45 is the mic. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. And he hits
Qué bonita.
target. It's Kenny Stills.
¡Qué bonita esa!
Getting this one
Haskins.
down inside the
Pero
trap.
Haskins.
A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions.
Bonita, por favor, Haskins.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary
No te la
talk
apoya,
to each
David,
other,
sí.
and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go play action with Haskins.
¡Qué bonita, por favor, Haskins!
Touchdown, Washington.
Y que sí, coño.
There to make the grab. And Washington
Grande.
is able to stretch their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on
Grande,
that
Haskins.
drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes this Washington 21. Falcons 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Qué mal.
Now Jones. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Chillán casi llega, Chillán.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They go play action now. Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Ryan on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Falcons.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 27.
27-yard line. A gain of 7.
On first down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
Ryan's pass complete to
puta, tío.
Torneo Jones. A 3-yard pickup.
La puta.
Brings up 2nd and
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Ryan's pass.
Call it a gain of 3.
No, para el loco.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the gun, Ryan.
¡Se lo he visto! ¡Se lo he visto! Ah, tío, no me jodas, tío. ¡Se lo he visto! Se le adelanta el puto jugador, tío. Es que esto es la polla, tío. Es increíble, tío.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
Goskowski for the point after.
Increíble, tío. Es que no he podido cambiar nada con el hoja del tío. Pero nada.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14
Increíble,
ball game now.
Makes this Washington 21.
Increíble.
Falcons 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Second and 9.
Mike, 45. All day, dog. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Henry,
Here's Haskins out of the gun. The throw taken in by Sims. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, alert three. Undercrush. Check hot route. Hot.
This is Geis. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15.
Ja, me estás jodiendo, tío. ¿En serio se me lesiona? No. Estas bromitas no, Estas bromitas no. No se da los huevos, Estas bromitas.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back. No. Off. Check. Wide. Get wide.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. He changed his name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting us to back. In fact, I know I sat down with my accountant and said I got good news.
Let's get that ball right here. Rush in. Show it up.
Here's Haskins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Alert three. Check nine.
They'll try and run here with Barber. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he fooled it. It's on the ground.
No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer que sea tan subnormal. Increíble, tío. Espectacular. Espectacular. En palabras. No word. Yeah. Bueno, me da algo, Bueno, me da un infarto, Bueno, me da un infarto, Bueno, me da un puto infarto, Me estás jodiendo, juego de mierda, ¿en serio? Ay, Dios mío de mi vida, Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. Ay, Dios mío de mi puta vida, Por favor. Por favor. Increíble, tío. Increíble, tío. Pasado.
The Falcons on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
¡Vamos! La suerte que no he tenido antes, venga. Vamos, venga. Ahí está la chorra que no tenía antes.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Hey, check 24, check 24. Check 3, check 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Switch up, switch up.
Now a run with Geis. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Washington on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. On play action, Haskins. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Now 4th down.
Tendría que haber corrido, ¿no? Mejor. Un poquito tonto.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Estaba buena. Estaba buenísima.
And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. About
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Bien.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Ryan.
¡Píllala! ¡Le da! ¡Está desviándose para atrás! ¡Quédate, desgraciado! Madre mía. Comentarios. Sin comments. Putos comments.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Going quickly.
¡Qué buena! ¡Vamos!
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down.
Vamos. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Muy rápido, ¿qué? Flipando.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Third down, here's Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And Washington going to add on to their lead. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one, unsuccessfully.
20 segundos me tengo que ir.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm going back to you. Under 10. You go first.
Here's Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.
Los papeles que yo los tengo al final, voy a ayudar, yo voy a dar papel a cada grupo y que cada grupo vaya escribiendo en el papel la palabra 1, la palabra 2, la palabra 3, la palabra 4, la palabra 5 según las pistas. Y ya está, es eso, no, en plan, no hay más complicación.